Alright guys, welcome to your very first video over MySQL. And in this tutorial series, I'll be going over everything you'll need to know to start using MySQL for your databases. Now, if you don't know what MySQL is and you just stumbled upon this or you want to learn, MySQL is a relational database management system. Basically, it allows you to put information into a database. Simple as that. And all these videos will not be simply on a chalkboard. I'll be switching from the chalkboard to the computer for explanation and also to show you examples and actually be coding. Now I'd like to say everything that this course will cover will be in the description, and also what video to look at if you're interested in that. And also up at the title it will say what the video is about. So before we even start, I'm going to say a great use for MySQL. Alright, so you own a little computer shop, or whatever kind of shop, and you get customers. And when they come in, you want to keep record of everybody who's visited your shop, so in case you need to contact somebody or anything like that. So basically, you have them fill out a form, a piece of paper, and then sign their name or whatever. So you have them put all their information that you need to keep on this paper. And then what you can do is use MySQL to insert that into a database. And the database will be stored on a computer. That's a computer, by the way, and or a server. So then, let's say you have them come to your store, give them your name and then phone number and all that. Then you can also have them give you a username and password. What you can do is then set up a website and then have them log in with the username and password. And then with a server-side programming languages, with a server-side programming language, you can have this check to see if it is on the server, and then if it is, it'll allow them into their website where they can see exclusive information just for customers of your store. Okay, so let me explain this a little bit farther. Here we have a client and their computer. Here's their computer, and here's them. It's a big computer. And then you have a server. Now, here's your business down here, or your house, or whatever you do. This will be like paid hosting on a website, for say, and most paid hosting will have MySQL available. So when they get on their computer and they go to your domain name, such as website.com, your businessname.com, it'll request the page on your server, which will then be displayed on their computer. And when they type in information and click submit, it'll be sent to a PHP script or a server-side scripting language script, which will then check what they put into the form to see if it's like an actual name or an actual email. And then they'll take it to your MySQL database. And if it's in the database, because remember, when they came in, you submitted all their information into the database. If it's into the database, then it'll go back to their computer and allow them into your website. Now the way this is stored is through tables and columns and rows. So, as I said, you have them come into your store and submit their information. So, here's their information, their paper, and a pen. It'll have name, address, phone number, and that's good for now. So then what you do is you take this information and store it in a table. So, not a real table, it's not a kitchen table, it's a digital table. So we'll name this information for the people who shop at your store. And then we'll have what they call columns. So we'll have name, address, and phone number. So when you enter this into the table, let's say name Bob, address, I can't fit one, and then a phone number right there. Then when you have another customer, Jim, same thing. So then you can retrieve this, and it's organized, it stores all your information, rather than having to write it down or use Excel. And there's also greater advantages to this compared to Excel because you can do advanced queries and also sort very advanced ways, and then you can program with PHP or another server-side scripting language to make custom layouts using your information. And basically, a normal website looks like this. They have the little links at the top, some information, and then maybe a little sidebar down here listing more information. And then they usually have a footer with like copyright information or anything like that. Now, when you're making websites, this would be defined as like everything here is the body. And then this would be like the nav for navigation. This would be content. This would be sidebar, and this would be footer. That's all defined in HTML. Now, to get it to look like how you want it, let's say you want to move this link right here for some reason, which is a horrible place. That's done with CSS. Now, to make the website dynamic or able to change without having to go in and change the source code every 5 seconds, you use a scripting language such as JavaScript or what they call a server-side scripting language. So JavaScript is client-side, which means it's sent to the person's computer when they view the website, and it's loaded to allow instant feedback. So let's say you want, when they hover over this, you want it to move. So they put their mouse on it and oh, it's back up here. And then when they go up here to click it, oh, it's down here. That'd be JavaScript. Now, if you have like a form where it's asking for information with a submit, it'd be a server-side scripting language, and I like PHP. So rather than having like an Excel document with just blocks of boring information, you can, or cells I should say, you can customize that to make a user list with sorting options with just a click of a button, and you can make functions that'll do things for you. It's a lot better, trust me. Alright, so I hope that cleared some things up about web development. I know this is just MySQL, which can be used for more than just web development, but most of my examples will be with web development. I'm sorry for those of you who don't relate, but I will be teaching you, and also I won't actually be doing any web development in here. I'll just be using MySQL, and we'll be accessing MySQL through what they call phpMyAdmin. So phpMyAdmin, and this will be on a server that we'll create using XAMPP. Is it 2 P's? Or 2 X's? What? Yeah, it's 2 P's. So this will allow your database to be a little more graphical for those of you who aren't so good with the coding part. But this will be going over almost all just code. So if you actually want to learn MySQL, I would follow this series. This is good because then when you need a different databasing system, you can easily convert. Rather than doing everything with phpMyAdmin, you will just be able to graphically click buttons, which is no talent at all. But with phpMyAdmin, there's a little box saying SQL, and when you click that, you can type in your MySQL codes. I hope that cleared some things up, and I hope you know what this course will cover. I'll just be covering what you need to know to design and build MySQL databases. And I'll also be helping you set up a server to access this, and then I'll be going over some more advanced features like encryption and a bunch of stuff like that. So just look in the description, everything will be listed there, and I'll see you in the next video, and I promise it'll be sweet. So I'll see you there. Bye.